Okay, so welcome back to the How to Stay Busy While Stuck at Home series, Your Questions Answered edition. So today I'm going to try to answer a question from Bryson Reed. I think I got your name correctly. And Bryson wanted to know about how to apply the 7/5 diminished scale, which is a great question. And the 7/5 diminished is a real unique animal for a lot of reasons. And again, I'll link to all the things where I'm talking about all of Barry Harris's, chord diminished scales, where you have a chord mixed in with a diminished scale. In this case, the chord in question is the 7/5. So here you have a C7, here in the people's key of C. If I take the fifth and flat it, I end up with the root third, flat 5, and dominant 7 of C. The very cool thing about this chord is that's also the root third, flat 5, and 7 of G flat, or C's tritone. So it is really two chords, an F sharp and a C, and a C and an F sharp. So of course that implies that to use it, anything where you want to substitute a tritone, if you use this chord, you're already there. You're making a tritone just by using this chord. Let's look at how we weave the diminished in. The diminished is a D diminished. The inversion of the 7/5, the diminished. Here's that G flat 7/5 I just spoke about. The diminished, the inversion, the diminished, and back to the original chord. So when you put all those notes together into a scale form, you end up with this. You end up with a tetrachord of C major and a tetrachord of its tritone, or F sharp. So you could do kind of a weird Addams family. But anyway, so how to use it. So first of all, the first thing that comes to mind is anything by Thelonious Monk. You will use this so many places. So for example, right there. Let's see if I can use the scale. For soloing. And so on. So every time that 5 chord comes in this song, in round midnight, you can use the 7/5 diminished and use the 7/5 and use its diminished to create some movement. Another example that is kind of fun to solo over and kind of not so easy would be Epistrophy. step move. And so on. So if you're soloing over this, you could just play that 7-flat-5 chord and just hang on the root, and it sounds really cool. So you can create very simple, very easy to do, but all that color comes in on your left hand. You could also arpeggiate it in your solo. You know, so you get some really cool ideas that you would never think of otherwise, just by looking at that one structure, the 7-flat-5 diminished. So that's if you want to get monkey. But that's not the only thing. I mean, you could monkify any kind of a blues, for example. So here I'm on F blues. And here, if I use the 7-flat-5 diminished, I'm already on the B7, leading me to the B flat. And here it is. So you can use it in a blues. Let's try that again. You know, and here. Seven-flat-5 diminished. Okay, so what? Maybe not the best performance, but again, I love these questions because they give me ideas. You know, it's like Barry says in class: you come to class so that I can steal from you guys. So I'm stealing from you. Anyway, and then the other thing is I guess any minor key lends itself very well to this sound. So if you want to do some songbook stuff, so let's say yesterday's, there it is, right there. That 2 to 5, you could just substitute an E flat 7-flat-5, which is an A 7-flat-5, and that takes care of that whole area of the song. one that Barry does in class. That's an F7 flat 5 in the drop whatever. I guess that would be what's up here. I'll drop these down. And this, you could do tritone substitutions all day long with 7 flat 5. There it is. Add the diminished. So really opens up a lot of sounds, again, that you'd never think of. You have a framework, and you're like, where can I fit it? So really, just very, very right off the top of my head, I tried to come up with some examples that, complement each other, that look across different styles and different areas of the repertoire. But, this is a great conversation starter. So if you have some ideas, please leave them in the comments. And, let's all talk about, okay, how do you use the 7 flat 5 diminished? I think it'd be a great thing for all of us to talk about. So, all right. So thanks again for all your comments and all your interaction. It's been a real inspiration. Somebody suggested I start a Patreon page, so I actually did. So there is a Patreon. So if you like what you're getting here and you want to support, what I do and help get the Barry truth out there, do appreciate it if you would visit that, and then I'll start adding more patron-only content and live Q&As, things like that. So keep an eye out for that. And again, I'll link to all related videos in the comments section. Please like and subscribe. Send it to all your friends, even non-musicians, and especially non-musicians. And this is going to keep us good and busy over the next unknown period where we're all stuck at home. So stay safe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.